This is the biggest risk I've ever taken in my whole entire life. Right now, I don't have a single client contract signed and I've got no guaranteed income. I don't even fully understand taxes or the legal side of running a business. But I've decided now is the time. I'm going all in and I need to make this work. For the next 6 months, I'm going to upload a video every single day showing my journey growing a business from scratch. The good, the bad, and everything in between. And hopefully we can all learn something from it. But what is the business that I'm starting? It's called Blank Creative Agency, and we will cover anything from video editing to video shooting to campaigns to photography. We'll do it all. And this is all things I've been doing for the past decade. I started this at a young age, started editing my own YouTube videos, started filming my own YouTube videos, but were very cringy. So yeah, overall, I've got over a decade experience, and that is what my business is going to be, because that is my passion. And you watching will also have your passion, and that's what your business will be based on. But this isn't my first attempt at building a business. A few years ago, I started a business called Imaginate Media. But honestly, I just didn't have the drive for it. I didn't have the skills, the experience, or even the equipment. All I had was a £500 camera and a dream, and I thought that would be enough, but it really wasn't. The truth is, back then, I didn't understand what it truly takes to build a successful business. But here is the lesson. Skills and mindset matter more than equipment and ideas. You can have the best camera in the world, but if you don't have discipline, consistency, and a clear strategy, you're not going anywhere. Fast forward to the last year and a half, I became head of media for 2 multi-millionaire property developers. And in this role, I was creating content, running shoots, and managing strategy. And naturally, being around people like that, I picked up the mindset and lessons that you need to be able to build a successful business. And these are lessons you can only truly learn by being side by side by successful entrepreneurs. Over the past year and a half, I've learned how high performers think, how they operate, and what really counts when you're trying to scale something. At the start of this year, I invested £10,000 into brand new equipment and accessories. I went from an old, slow laptop and a Canon M50 to a Sony FX3 and all the latest equipment to allow me to create the best quality content for clients. I've got to say, the Sony FX3 is a beast. I love it. If you're looking to invest in a camera, definitely get the FX3. I've captured some of the most beautiful shots on this camera. I've now got the full kit to truly allow me to create at the best of my ability. And I've now actually got a laptop that doesn't take 10 hours to export video. And what does it mean now that I've invested so much money into my equipment? It means I've got no excuses. What excuses do I have now? So that's what I was doing over the past year and a half. But then this year, something happened. The 2 guys I was working for have moved to Dubai, which means they can no longer have me as a PAYE employee. So I had a decision to make. I had option 1, find a 9-to-5 job, play it safe, but be miserable. Or option 2, take the biggest risk of my life and try to build a business from scratch. I chose risk. And I want to be completely transparent with you guys about this journey. So for the past year and a half, I've been making around £1,770 per month. But now I want to grow that to at least 2.5k per month within the next 30 days. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I believe in myself. I've got the determination. So if you're thinking about starting your own business, here are 3 lessons I've learned just from getting to this point. Number 1, you don't need to know everything. Taxes, contracts, legalities, yes, I've still got to figure it out. But don't let not knowing stop you from starting your business journey. Number 2, invest in your craft. I invested in new equipment, but I also invested my time into shadowing these successful business people and working underneath them to learn how their mindset truly works to be running the successful businesses that they are doing. And that is worth way more than any equipment. But also remember, there's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, so many accessible platforms that you can learn anything on. All you have to do is type it in and the answer will likely be there. And you got to remember, We might have all this technology, but there's still books. You can read any book on any topic. And finally, number 3 is discipline beats motivation. Now this is something my good friend Sean Davis always says, and it's true, because for me personally, I know this is something I slack on. Some days I'll wake up, I'll be feeling lazy, but I can't bother. I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later. But that is where the discipline needs to come in. And that's something I'm working on improving on personally. Something I'm gonna try and do is start waking up earlier so I have more time in my day to get stuff done. And also cut out any distractions, not end up doom scrolling on TikTok during the day or Instagram. Just focus on what needs to be done to move the needle and grow the business. The key is to stay consistent even when you don't feel like doing the work. And eventually, like anything else, it will turn into a habit. But as I said, I'm gonna be documenting every single day and giving you the honest truth of what I'm thinking that day, what I'm struggling with, what I'm overcoming, what's going well. I'm gonna give it you all, so you'll be seeing it. Now for me, I know I've never had a passion for anything else like I do for content creation, videography, photography, editing, all this creative stuff that I do in my day-to-day. I really do think this is what I was meant to do. I've done other jobs, I've done bar work, I've done call center, I've done, what else have I done? Car park attendant, I've done all these jobs. I was just miserable, working under someone else. You've been paid for your time, you're just not progressing in life in these jobs. It wasn't for me. I could not do a 9 to 5. If I had to go back to a 9 to 5 tomorrow, I'd be unhappy, I'd be depressed, I'd be a shell of a human being. So that's one of the main reasons I've got to make this work, and I will make this work. So if you want to really see what it takes to grow a business from scratch, 0 clients, up to hopefully a full roster of clients, then make sure to subscribe so you can follow my journey. I'll be posting a video every single day, also on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. I'm gonna be over all your screens on every platform. So stay tuned, and maybe me and you watching can work together one day. Let's see if I can turn 0 clients into a thriving business. This is just day 1.